Malaysia is a tropical country which lined in the equator. The diverse biodiversity of Malaysia in terrestrial, coastal, marine and mangrove ecosystem was well developed. Today our topic is focus on the one of the Mangrove Forest Management Centre in Terengganu. This following video is going to present our ecoCare trip in Kutai, Terengganu. ecoCare Centre is an environmental protection organisation which was launched on the 20th of November 2013. It is located in the Kutai, Terengganu and served as a mangrove rehabilitation and conservation centre. This Environment Education Centre (EEC) has exhibited Kutai's unique coastal and mangrove ecosystem. It promotes awareness and understanding of conservation, particularly mangrove forests, to the community. Upon reaching the Environment Education Centre, we were greeted warmly by ecoCare's staff and its ambience were comforting. Soon, we were led to the seminar hall for some introduction about ecoCare (EEC) and its background. We were introduced about the importance of mangrove plants towards the coastal areas and different species of mangrove plants. After the seminar talk, we were going to a mangrove guide tour in the mangrove forest at Environment Education Centre. Boots, raincoat and safety wearing are compulsory to warn before the outdoor activities. We were accompanied by a few guides from ecoCare Centre along the way going to the nursery ground of the mangrove plants. They briefly introduced us about the growth rate of mangrove plants and a little information about the morphology of mangrove seeds. However, they provide some extra information about the mangrove forest status in Malaysia and the related environmental issues today. These were some photos of we travelled through mangrove forest and streams with a few guides from ecoCare. This trip took roughly up to 30 minutes to the nursery site. Besides, the trip was exciting and noteworthy. Next, we had a briefing by a facilitator about the procedures of planting mangrove seedlings once we had reached the nursery ground. First, filling the polybags with soil around the mangrove area. Mangrove seeds will be further placed in the polybags that filled with soil. These were the polybags mentioned for mangrove seedlings. Right after the briefing, we were started move to mangrove area and filled soil into the polybags. We were free to collect soil around the area and put it in the polybags until all seedlings were planted. We transferred all polybags along with the seedlings once we had finished planting all mangrove seedlings ecoCare Centre provided to us. They will be placed the seedlings in the designated planting site. By go through these activities, we had learnt some knowledge of mangrove forest, importance of mangrove forest towards our coastal area as a buffer, methods of mangrove seedlings planting, and different of mangrove species. In the end of this video, we would like to invite you listen the speech from the authority and committee members of ecoCare Centre.
Untuk mendapatkan pekerjaan di pusat ini dan mereka juga akan diberi peluang untuk aktif secara sukarela untuk bergiat dalam usaha pemulihan pokok paya bakau.
EEC is a very important facility whereby we can bring in students to be taught how to appreciate nature.
Perkhidmatan kami adalah meliputi aktiviti menanam pokok bakau serta mengajak penduduk setempat untuk bergiat sama dalam pemulihan paya bakau.
We have several series of workshops and then we call all the volunteers, explain to them on what is mangrove, the importance, and they themselves, the volunteers, will be the educator for the people that come here when do the activities.
Satuan ini ditubuhkan untuk menjadi pusat pendidikan alam sekitar serta pusat pemeliharaan hutan paya bakau.
We want to share the knowledge, we want to share our aspiration on the protection of our earth with so many people as possible.
At PCG, we believe in structuring our business in accordance with sustainable practices that add long-term value to the group. Our aim is to ensure that we continue to operate an economically, environmentally and socially responsible way. ecoCare, which is our signatory environmental CSR program, has been at the forefront at our CSR efforts, promoting awareness among the public regarding the significance and uniqueness of the ecosystem along the Keteh River and its surrounding vicinities. This has put us on the right path toward achieving our objective, and we are confident that this success will be replicated at our other areas of operation in the future.
To conserve the mangrove ecosystem, there are too much of the effort needed among the multiple aspects of the management, agencies and cooperation with the community. Everyone should be responsible to protect our Mother Nature, not exploit it or damage them. Start from now and stay for forever. Just for nature. Thank you. Goodbye.